son. Sunday had a whole church singing a song. Why they had to send my baby home? With some that paper long. Been a G in the game, now my son on the throne.
I am the beast. Feed me rappers and feed me beats. I'm untamed, I need a leash. I'm insane, I need a shrink. I love I need a leech. Why complain on easy streets? I don't even talk, I let the visa speak. And I like my Sprite Easter pink. And my wrist special pop, but the mule is cooler. I have more juice than your jeweler. Touching, I will your medulla. That's a it is not a tumor. Red light, stop your rumors. I stay on track like a box of Pumas. I just rock for Junior. I am a little big cause we take it over. One city at a I know you came to hustle, grit your teeth and clench your knuckles. We didn't come to fight, we came to get you. You won't live with me till we die, that's how homies ride. No need for consternation, gathering the congregation. I'm rocking for my nation, to get that spirit raising. To all my cousins and my cliques, family and folks. We gotta ride out till we break up all them hundreds folks. Feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change, my homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. I'm with my homies, yeah. 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 Never knew chill till I met the beat. Never knew war till I met the peace. Never knew die till I came to rest. Got a couple of real homies that they all the best. Never knew cause it's hard to watch. Seen a couple of my homies die up on the block with a and the boats fly. And I watch for my life to stop. Hard to see in the cold night when it's cold at night and my soul is nice. Gotta be when I'm holding tight and I hold the lights. Get a poltergeist, but real homies never turn their back. My homies listen all these tracks. My homies all rapping Mac. We rolling out like Cadillac. Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange cause this world's getting so deranged. I'm with my homies, yeah. 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 I'm with my homies, yeah.
Hey, I'm next.
I don't think you wanna get rich. You don't really want it. You ain't
Listen up. We're good, but we could be better on the defensive end. Set it up.
Sorry, dude.
It's the 2K Sports.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Phoenix Suns. And guys, for the Suns, they lost their first matchup against these guys. This, their final game against them in the regular season, looking to finish with a split. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people. The barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way. I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, I mean, Freak might be one of my favorite players coming up, Ernie. I mean, his teammates are
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Gilmore with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. It's Phoenix taking on the Brooklyn Nets. And Jarrett Jack is out with the injury. He will indeed be missed.
Yeah, well, when he got hurt in their last game, Kevin, the hope was that it wasn't too serious. But we now know that's not the case. You really just wish him all the best in the world in coming back from it. But it's a tough blow for them.
Really just a tough loss. I mean, it looks like it will be. Guys, a long road for him, but hopefully with the help of the team doctors, he can make that turnaround as quickly as possible.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Bledsoe is out there with Archie Goodwin. Then there's Mirza Teletovic, and it's Chandler, and it's Henderson in at the small forward spot. And here's Henderson following the three-pointer by Freak. And that one's good by Henderson.
Worked that one inside nicely.
On defense, the Suns, they are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, more than anything else, I think three-point shooting was the key, the catalyst, if you will, in that game.
Yeah, it's really a nice weapon to have because it makes things easier for you in other parts of your offense when you can knock down the three.
And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
And they're running up the floor. And the shot by Warren, no good. The Suns have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Teletovic. Now here's Henderson. He's guarded closely. Phoenix, no good that time either.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And a wide open look for Freak. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Now here's Henderson. 9 points last game. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Shot clock at 5. Goodwin with it. Out defended by Freak. Will it go? And that one hits back iron.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Bledsoe with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Henderson, no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's Freak. Boy, he was something else against Boston. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. Number 1, the Nets.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a win against the Boston Celtics.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
And Young slams it home.
And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do, based on what we've seen. A double-digit lead, and we're still in the first. Ouch. That's painful.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets. Here's Teletovic, defended by Young. Kicks it to Bledsoe to end the drought. Rebounded by the Nets. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the act. Their bench was spectacular in that win.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, the starters were extremely happy to get some rest and let the bench guys do the heavy lifting. Definitely a feel-good win for the team. Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Now here's Freak. 9 points in the game so far. Chandler with the steal. Stolen by Warren. Now Freak. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
To the paint. Lopez kicks to Warren. Screen by Young. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Freak missing. Suns trail by 15. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with the head coach for the Suns. He's looking to even the score in this season series with a win of their own. He told me they can certainly play better than they did the last time, and said with their defense and shot blocking, they're planning to make matters difficult at that end of the floor. Kevin, let's see if they can lock them up.
Okay, thank you, Doris. And the defensive approach, guys, how do you think that'll play out here?
You know, sounds like they'd like to keep this a low-scoring affair. This could be one of those grind-it-out kind of games.
And I'm sure that would suit them just fine. It may not be what the fans want to see or hear, but a win is a win. Come on now. A W is a W, and that's what you're playing for.
Forget that.
There's the pick. Here's Teletovic, defended by Young. And the wide-open shot from Bledsoe. Drills it from outside. Bledsoe's got 5.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Here's Freak. Pass to Warren. Tipped away. Stolen by Henderson. And, oh, here we go with Henderson. Lays it in off the breakaway. 6 points for him.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And Freak throws it down.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at the Cavaliers. Been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, the Brooklyn Nets. Right there with them. They're all tied up atop the standings.
And right now for Brooklyn, for me, they've taken the league by storm this season. I felt like they were maybe a year ahead of schedule in terms of being an elite group. But you look at them right now, and here they are.
And it's no fluke. I mean, they've earned that elite label with one astonishing performance after another.
And that one's good. Wesley Johnson's got his first basket of the night.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
And here we go. Fast break.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively. Here's Knight. He's coming off a 16-point game against Atlanta.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. McDaniels is out there with Henderson. Then it's Jody Meeks. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Chandler.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
A nice shot by Knight. Here's Freak. High post try. Chandler with the rebound.
Boy, he shredded the D with the patented crossover, but just couldn't convert.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Suns shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Tony Snell's checked in for Phoenix. And that is good.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And stolen by Freak. In transition, here come the Nets. And the Nets, another three.
Too much casual effort here. Lackadaisical getting back on defense here, fellas.
And it's costed them. Fast break baskets accounting for 7 of the last 10 points they've allowed.
Back to Knight. Meeks outside. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Meeks got 5 points now in the quarter.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
And it's Freak missing.
Well, at least he had the presence of mind to change his shot when the defense got on him. You've got to improvise sometimes.
Here's Henderson. Comes up empty here. That puts him at 3 for 6. Nets leading by 13. Freak with it, and it's Knight picking him up. Freak with it. He's got 23. Clock at 6. The high post shot. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Fellas, that's been a go-to shot for him today.
Yeah, and they found that sweet spot in the defense. And it's right between the paint and the three-point line. And, boy, have they been rock solid.
Chandler, the pass to Knight. Banked in off the glass. Knight's got 9 points.
And the shooting has really been there for him today. But he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Freak. First in scoring, first in steals, and remember, the second best free throw shooter in the league by percentage. He does not miss many.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Warren's checked in for Wesley Johnson.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
At the line for 2.
All free throws good from Thaddeus Young. Now, here's Meeks. He had 10 points in the win against Atlanta. They double in with Freak. In the corner, Henderson with it. Bledsoe outside. Off target from outside. Nets leading by 13 to the left wing. Warren dishes to Freak. Good on the three-point shot. Freak's got 28 points for the game.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range.
Substitution on the court.
Brooklyn's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside.
Move the ball and stick it.
Here's Freak, and he has 28 points for the game. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Nets lead by 16.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half. Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Brooklyn shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And Brooklyn making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. And a change for the Suns. Booker's checked in.
Another trip to the stripe for him. And I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense. And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Here's Robinson. Count the buckets coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Right now, let's have a moment to check out the NBA's best three-point shooters. Fourth, Freak.
You know, everybody loves the tray. It's a shot you can anticipate when it leaves the shooter's hands. It's one of those magical moments during the course of a ball game, and a high percentage shooter from there is valuable.
And the Nets making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Daniels is checked in for the Suns. By himself, and Freak throws it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Nets leading by 20. And here's Freak. Eric Bledsoe with the rebound. Bledsoe's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Booker. Oh, that's blocked. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break from the sideline. Let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics got down to business. He finished with 66 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Just flying up and down the court, 9 straight in transition.
Running them right out of the gym, Greg. I mean, the defense looks like they're ready for a break. Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Freak. Plumlee, the pass to Freak. Clock at 6. From past the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And stolen by Freak. Fires it up. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Phoenix has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Hollis Jefferson, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands. Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Phoenix also making some changes. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Goodwin, and Knight subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Bazemore misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Freak. From deep three-point range, here's Johnson. Phoenix grabs the miss. 1:25 left in the first half of the game. The dish now to Booker. Fires the three. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
That's good.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Nails the open triple off the fast break. Freak's got 46 points.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Robinson kicks to Freak. Offensive rebound. Johnson scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Phoenix has gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3 ball well. Launches the 3, and he drills it. Beautiful release there from Freak. Freak's got 49 points in the game. 16 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And stolen by Freak. Poked away, and Bazemore kicks to McDaniels. Finished off the break. McDaniels got his first bucket in this one.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And so a pretty lopsided.
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I'll tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
An explosive display it was, fellas. They might have to get the backup rim ready if he keeps attacking the hoop like he did before the break.
Freak, he's in at point guard. Warren is out there with Young. Then it's Brook Lopez. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Henderson. He's tightly guarded. Feeds it to Goodwin. 5 to shoot. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Gwinnett shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Now here's Bledsoe. He's covered closely. He dishes it to Teletovic. Offline with his 3.
Been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
Shoots the 3. And it's Freak missing. The Suns have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Henderson dishes to Teletovic. Goodwin kicks to Chandler. There's the pass to Goodwin. Phoenix no good that time either.
Boy, a sluggish, muddy start to the second half. Still scoreless.
Freak with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Lopez drives in, and he gets it to go. Lopez has got his second bucket of the night.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Phoenix shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Now, Freak. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Lopez passes to Freak. Out left to the wing. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Young trying to break free. And again, it's Brook Lopez.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Freak with it. Chandler on him. And there it is again. Nice make there from Freak. Freak's got 58.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And all around the rim that time before dropping in. 11 points for Eric Bledsoe.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Freak with it. Bledsoe comes over to help. Freak kicks to Young. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
They double him with Freak. Henderson dishes to Chandler. Bledsoe outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Teletovic. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
And it's Freak missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
There's the pick. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Warren. And for the Suns, Tony Snell comes in for Mirza Teletovic. And it's Jody Meeks in for Archie Goodwin.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Bledsoe. And it's Freak missing. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Meeks. Lets it go from deep. Shot's good. Meeks got 8 points.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Freak. Can't get it to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. Snell from outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Over to the wing. Dishes to Freak. Screen by Young. Now here's Freak. Non-stop scoring machine here. Out to the right wing. Here's Sherman. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And he answers right back with a 3 of his own.
Watch out now, Suki. We got a duel shaping up right here. This could be mano-mano for a little while.
An emphatic LU jam.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. Our scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Freak with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Young in the corner. Here's Freak. And he gets it to go. Freak's got 60.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
It's all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Lopez against Bledsoe. He kicks it to Chandler. And that one is hammered home.
Whoa. That'll wake you up. My goodness.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
And that one's good. Freak.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Here's Meeks. 8 points for him. There's the feed to Bledsoe. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Now, here's Meeks. Tight defense on him. And it's Bledsoe. That time on the assist by Meeks. 17 points for Eric Bledsoe.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding. How about him there just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot?
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Meeks, good. Meeks got 5 points now this quarter.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Bledsoe. Freak, he feeds it to Lopez. Passes it to Freak. Stolen by Bledsoe. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 11 rebounds in the game. Over to the left wing. Wide open look. That's good on the jump shot.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
And stolen by Freak. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Freak with the ball. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Yeah, and he really could have fouled that one up trying for the big slam there, though. Just a nice, solid finish for the layup.
That's good.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond.
Talk about a terrific game for Freak. He's got 12 rebounds and a ridiculous number of steals. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
Clark, it's a rarity when you've got a guy that can just do it as well as he does on both ends.
And Phoenix making a change here. McDaniels, he's checked in for Chandler. Ken Bazemore comes in for Tony Snell. Booker, he's checked in for Gerald Henderson. And it's Brandon Knight in for Eric Bledsoe.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers.
The Nets shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Goodwin out there with Brandon Knight. And it's Chandler. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Booker in at the 3 spot. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away.
Well, once again, you filled the box score up. Yet another triple-double. How many more are we going to see this year?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Talk about filling up the stat sheet. Double figures in 4 different categories for the quad. And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan,